Hello everybody and welcome to the channel Dominating Space and to my new video review. Today we're gonna be looking at my custom set. Well, it's technically not custom, it just consists of these different little Star Wars sets, and I have combined them in order to create an ultimate space battle, a Lego Star Wars set released in 2005 as part of the exclusive sets that were released only in Target. Unfortunately, this set currently is very in high demand, and because of that, probably it costs a lot of money, almost $300, maybe even more. And if you buy it sealed, it's more than $700. A lot of money for this set, especially when you consider that these new versions of Starfighters are much better in terms of their build quality as well as their minifigures and all that. So you can basically buy all of these sets, combine them together, and create your own ultimate space battle for less amount of money with better sets overall. So I suggest you all do the same, just I did. So I bought Anakin Skywalker's Jedi Interceptor from 2014. This one is ObiWan Starfighter from 2015. All two Vulture droids are from 2014 as well, just like this Starfighter. And Tri-Fighter is from 2010. Yeah. So today I got my Obi-Wan's Jedi Interceptor. I built it right away, and I'm finally ready to show you my great space battle. Yes, guys, let's start with the minifigures first. So first we've got ObiWan Kenobi. Much better version than the 2005 one. Unfortunately, this is not the right Obi-Wan. He didn't come in this Starfighter. The version that comes in the Starfighter has this little microphone attached to his head. Anakin does have it, because he is originally from this Starfighter. This Obi-Wan, however, is not from this set. So yeah, but not a big deal, as it goes for me. He does have a chrome hilt of a lightsaber, because I just adore these hilts. They're far better than new versions. His lightsaber hilt should be a bit darker blue. You can get it in the Lego Hero Factory Furno 2.0 set, released in 2012. I do have this blade, but unfortunately it is utilized by my Obi-Wan Duel on Mustafar version, so I didn't take it from this figure. Anyway, Obi-Wan looks great, just like Obi-Wan from the third Revenge of the Sith movie. And the backside of his head is phenomenal as well. So yeah, Obi-Wan. Now Anakin Skywalker, the chosen one. So he looks even better than Obi-Wan, of course. And his chrome hilt is much more chromish. I don't know why. Maybe this chrome is just faded. Yeah, it's fading a little bit, unfortunately. I have to buy some new chrome hilts. But he looks fantastic. The only thing I did to him in order to change and make him better is I gave him this right arm, which is different. The ones that he came with are just plain black arms. This one has a printing on it. That is like his glove that he wears in the Revenge of the Sith. This hand you can get in Lego minifigures from a Bloodborne hunter. And on the back of his face, there's this expression this is where the fun begins. Yeah, and he does have a microphone, so he's great. And as far as the droids go, I have two of their trustworthy astromech droids. First is R4, he dies like instantly, and R2-D2, who doesn't die, of course, because he's a central character. A plot mystery centers around him. I'm just kidding. Anyway, so this is the set. Let's take a closer look at the starships, at the Jedi starships first, and then we're gonna take a look at the Separatist counterparts. So, let's start with the Anakin Jedi Interceptor, released in 2014. So this is an older set by now, but for me, it's like yesterday I bought him. I don't know why, but time just flies, and I think 2014 is right now, but it's not, unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, who knows. Anyway, Jedi Interceptor looks pretty good. I like the design and the aesthetics of this particular model, and the design of the Revenge of the Sith, all of the vehicles in it, I think it's phenomenal. I have no other word to describe it. And LEGO managed to make it justice. You know, this set looks far better than the 2005 version. It has much more pieces, much more detail, and better figures. It has its wings that can fold into an attack position. It has 2 frontal laser cannons, Republic symbols, as well as a place for R2-D2 to sit, a cockpit that can open. Here you can see a storage compartment for Anakin Skywalker lightsaber, as well as some control panels. This can close, of course. On the back it has some thrusters and flick fire missiles. So this set is phenomenal. It does have some stickers that are inside of the flaps, which is interesting because you can't really see them, only from a certain angle. Nice detail, and yeah, Republic symbols. Very good spaceship, I like it. The second one is ObiWan Kenobi's. It's from 2005, if I'm not mistaken, because it has this stupid Kylo Ren logo on its instruction manual. So I suppose it's 2015, maybe 16. Oh no, it's 16. It doesn't matter. Anyway, the new Star Wars suck. So yeah, the spaceship doesn't suck. However, it looks phenomenal. It looks actually better in terms of its laser cannons than the Anakin version. I don't know why, but it's just more aesthetically pleasing to look at these cannons as opposed to these ones. I just like the design more on the Obi-Wan's ship. The thing that I don't like about this starfighter is our Force little compartment here. You see, for some reason, he sticks out too much. If you compare him to Anakin's Jedi Interceptor, check him out. R2-D2 has just only his head sticking out, and this is appropriate to the movie. But here, almost half of the astromech is sticking out. Of course, he's gonna be beaten by the boss droids if his body is all kind of, I don't know, not protected by the spaceship itself. So it's pretty stupid, but I think I know why they did that. Oh my god, I just accidentally fired the missile. You see here, half of R2-D2 is kind of stuck out of here, and I think it bugged many fans, so LEGO decided to redo the design. But I'm not sure. I don't really get it. Anyway, in terms of the spaceship itself, it has some nice stickers, more stickers than the Anakin's one. Here it has Republic symbols. It has a different structure to it, I think. Yeah, it utilizes some other pieces that are not included with this set. I don't know which one I like better. Although, I don't know. I really don't. They're mostly the same, so I think they're kind of equal for me, but I like Anakin more, so I think Anakin's spaceship is better for me. But Obi-Wan's you gotta have, just to have the duo of the great Jedi Knights. So that's exactly why I purchased this magnificent Interceptor. Of course, the cockpit can open up. You can sit your Obi-Wan here. Unfortunately, as opposed to the older version, he doesn't have any controls. How is he supposed to man the cockpit and control the spaceship? I don't really know. Anyway, printed piece here, printed here. Very nice. Very nice. Some great Jedi interceptors in order to encounter the fight with vulture droids, tri-fighters, and any other obstacles the Sith might throw at them. And General Grievous also. Right, now let's take a closer look at our Separatist spaceships. So we have tri-fighter, 1 vulture droid, 2nd vulture droid. So we have 3 in total. And they're great, they're just phenomenal. But first, let's take a closer look at the vulture droids. I'll just show you one, just because they're all the same. As opposed to the older version from 2005, this one is far better. The one from 2005 I consider to be quite primitive, unfortunately. Although I like 2005, I actually love it. It's one of the best LEGO years ever. It has some pretty good sets, and Revenge of the Sith was released in that year, which is my favorite movie, and one of the best out there. Although the sets were kind of primitive. If you compare them to the versions they did in 2014, it's night and day difference. Anyway, let's check the Vulture droid out. He has some nice sticker details. You can see some Confederacy of Independent Systems logos, as well as his eyes, some blasters, other insignia, as well as stickers. And yeah, so these things, his wings can rotate. They can also go into this position, which is not accurate to the movie, but it doesn't really matter because it's your set. You can do whatever you want with it. It has 2 flick fire missiles. You can fire them out. And also, his head it can't rotate. Yeah, it can't rotate. It can just go up and down, unfortunately, but not a big deal. You can actually sit a pilot droid in here, which is, as far as I remember, inaccurate. Why? Because this thing shouldn't be manned by anyone. It takes direct commands from the Trade Federation Liquor Hulk class frigate or base or whatever station, so it doesn't need a pilot necessarily. But I get LEGO because they wanted just to have a room for a pilot, so it has more playability, and I certainly won't blame them for that, because I really do like the compartment for the pilot, even though it's not accurate. Of course, our Vulture droids can stand on their legs, so they become kind of like walkers, like walkers from the Republic, like they have, you know, ATT and other stuff, but these guys are opposing them. And I think that's really interesting and a great job on the Lucasfilm designers part from the old movies, the George Lucas team. They did some pretty terrific, great, magnificent designs. I don't have any words to describe them, because, I mean, how do you create a spaceship that can transform into a walking unit, and it also looks, kind of stylistically accurate to the era it is from, as well as the fraction and kind of the idea it embodies, so it's pretty nice. Anyway, Vulture droids, I just love them. They have a great design. As well, just as the Tri-Fighter. I think Tri-Fighter is also pretty nice. It kind of reminds me of a Mosquito, especially with this elongated nose and these eyes, which are actually from Bionicle Balrog. And he has a segmented wings that have these tiles all over them. Some of them have sticker details with the Confederacy of Independent Systems logo. It has 3 thrusters on the back. It has an opening cockpit in which you can store 1 buzz droid. And here it has 2 flick fire missiles, which are not that good. They're really insignificant compared to the ones they used in later sets. But the set itself, the Tri-Fighter, the model, it looks great. It really captures the design aesthetic that was captured on film, as well as in the Clone Wars TV series. So this is like one of the greatest versions you can get. There's also the 2005 version, of course, from the Ultimate Space Battle, as well as the 2014 one. You might be asking me in the comment section below, why did I buy almost all of the sets from 2014, but this one is from 2010? Well, it's just I couldn't find the 2014 version. But not only that, I preferred this one better. It has better eyes, in my opinion. These Balrog eyes really capture the design of the Tri-Fighter better than the ones they used later, 4 years later. So yes, this is our CIS portion of the video. Now let's wrap things up and see the whole set all together. So, oh my god, Anakin, stop shooting your missiles. I know this is where the fun begins, but not yet. Not yet. So, ObiWan Kenobi, Anakin Skywalker, their trusty little astromech droids fighting against a whole squadron, legion of other enemies. Such a phenomenal set you can create from buying these 5 individual starships. And I really do recommend you go ahead and get these sets from eBay or Bricklink or whatever you want from to buy them. Because this really combines into one solid set, and you don't have to pay extraordinary amounts of money in order to get the original 2005 version that has insignificant models to it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video review. Thank you for watching, and may the force be with you.